Alex Ramosi talks about skill debt, the gap between where you are and where you want to be, measured in skills you haven't built yet. I want to introduce a different concept, one I think is more fundamental: illusion debt. An illusion is a belief you're carrying that isn't true, not a lie you were told and rejected, a lie you were told and absorbed, one that's running in the background right now, shaping every decision, every ceiling, every place you feel stuck without you knowing it's there. Illusion debt is the accumulated weight of all of them. And just like financial debt, you didn't necessarily choose it. Most of it was handed to you before you could refuse it. That's not true at all. That's a really bad script. Childhood, culture, the first people who told you who you were and what was possible. But it's on your balance sheet now, and it is compounding. Every illusion you're carrying costs you something. Energy spent managing the belief, decisions distorted by it, rooms you don't walk into, answers you don't give, ceilings you hit without knowing why. And here's the mechanism nobody talks about: illusion debt does not stay flat, it compounds. The longer an illusion runs unexamined, the more it shapes. The more it shapes, the more evidence you accumulate for it. The more evidence, the harder it is to question. Illusion one that I broke: outputs come from outputs. I was focused on results and wondering why nothing was changing. When I finally understood that inputs produce outputs, that the work precedes the result, always, without exception, everything changed. Not one thing, everything. Illusion number two: intelligence is inheritance. Fixed. You either have it or you don't. Broke that one and the ceiling disappeared. Difficulty stopped being a verdict and started being just where I am in the compounding curve. Each illusion you break doesn't just fix one area, it restructures how you move through everything. In physics, resistance reveals mass. You can't see mass directly, you feel it when something pushes back. Every place in your life where you feel resistance, that heaviness, that stuck feeling, that why is this so hard? That's not the obstacle, that's the mass. And the mass is there because something is unseen. Remove the illusion, the mass changes. Not because the external situation changed, because the weight you were carrying into it dissolved. Every tradition that points at enlightenment is pointing at the same thing: a state of radical clarity, freedom, lightness. I think that's just low illusion debt. That's what I think. It is just low illusion debt. Not zero. Maybe for enlightenment it is zero, you know, but way less compared to, other people, enough that, you move through life without the weight most people are carrying without knowing it. The enlightened person isn't someone who achieved a mystical state. They're someone who saw through more illusions than most people are willing to. That's it. That's the whole thing, you know? So you're not behind because you're incapable. You're carrying a balance sheet of beliefs that were handed to you before you could choose them. And the path forward isn't working harder inside those beliefs, it's seeing through them, one illusion at a time. Each one you break restructures everything. That is not self help, that's just how compounding works in reverse.